Hey student, watch this video and learn 3 idioms with the word day. Coming up. Hey friends, Teacher Prix here to help you talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime in English. First of all, thank you so much for joining me on another lesson. If it's your first time here, consider subscribing because from Monday to Friday, I post different kinds of English lessons, vocabulary, grammar, listening skills, reading skills, speaking tips, study tips, because I want to make sure that you become a better and more confident English speaker. So hey, check out my channel. Anyways, my friends, let's dive into the content. Today, I want to show you 3 popular idioms with the word day. 3 very nice expressions, that native speakers use all the time and that you should start using as well. Now, the first idiom is call it a day, okay? Now, when you use call it a day or when you listen to someone saying call it a day, this means that you or the person who said it decided to stop what they were doing, okay? Because they don't want to do it anymore. They don't want to continue doing that activity at that moment, or because they believe they have done enough sufficiently. They've done enough. They believe that they have done enough for the day, so they can use this expression to give that idea. Now let me show you a phrase, 2 examples that will help you understand what call it a day means. Okay, so after you stop the activity, you want to stop the activity, you can use this expression. Now, hey kids, let's imagine I'm a mom, I'm a mother, and I have 2 kids. I look at my kids, they are doing homework, they are tired. So I look at my kids and I tell them, hey kids, you look tired. Let's call it a day. You can finish the homework tomorrow morning. I'm the best mom ever. Imaginary mom? Check. Awesome, mom. So what's the idea here? The kids were doing the homework. They were a little bit tired. They looked tired. Their appearance was a little tired. They looked tired. So I looked at my kids and I said, hey, let's call it a day. And let's is a very common way to start using this expression. Let's call it a day, okay? And when I say let's call it a day, I'm basically saying let's stop this now because I think you did enough, you don't want to continue now. I believe you did enough for today. So let's call it a day. Let's stop today, okay? Today is enough. You did a good job today. Let's call it a day. You can continue. You can finish the homework tomorrow morning, okay? Another example. John and Andrew were not making much progress this afternoon. So maybe John and Andrew were working together on a project. And they were working in the afternoon, but they were not improving. They were not making any progress. They were not getting better at this project at that moment in the afternoon. So they decided to call it a day. They decided to stop what they were doing and get back to work tomorrow morning. So maybe John and Andrew were tired, they were not making progress, they were not, getting better. So they decided to call it a day. Hey, let's stop for tonight. Let's stop for today. Let's call it a day. My friends, this expression is super popular. You may see it a lot in movies, TV series. Native speakers use this expression all the time, so make sure to pay attention. Many English learners, they give me some feedback and they say, oh, how am I going to use all these idioms? It's not just about using them, but about understanding when native speakers use them. So Think about the vocabulary that I teach you as something that will help you not only use, but understand movies, understand TV series, understand native speakers, okay? And remember, I'm giving you situations, context, okay? You can't just use call it a day anytime. All right, you need to have specific situations. You need to have context. Maybe you are at work and you are working a lot with your team. Everybody's tired, it's 7 p.m. Everybody wants to go home. So you look at your employees, you look at your team, and you say, hey, buddies, guys, let's call it a day, okay? We will get back to work tomorrow morning. We're not being productive, so let's call it a day. Go home, get something to eat. I'll see you tomorrow. So context, all right? Moving on. And hey, if you're enjoying this video, make sure to hit the like button. That way you help YouTube understand that this video is nice. You also help me understand that this is the kind of video you want to learn more about, that you enjoyed. It helps me understand what kind of lessons you enjoy the most. So make sure to smash that like button. Now, back in the day is the next idiom. Back in the day basically means in the past, okay? If you want to translate this, in the past. Back in the day, in the past. However, there is a small difference when you say back in the day and when you say in the past. When you say back in the day, you are, you are remembering a period in the past with nostalgia, happiness, something good about that time in the past. So when I only say in the past, I am not necessarily remembering something good. I'm just talking about the past. But when I say in my phrase, when I say back in the day, I'm usually being a little bit nostalgic. Okay, I'm usually referring to a time that was really good things happened, and well, today, not anymore. So here are some examples. Hey, back in the day, when my brother and I were only teenagers, we used to spend all afternoon hanging out at Ted's, our best friend. So here, let's think of John, okay? John and his brother, back in the day, okay, in the past, back in the day, they spent all afternoon at Ted's. Who is Ted? Their best friend. So this is a good memory. Maybe they are a little bit nostalgic. Maybe they are having a conversation with their friends. And hey, you know what? Back in the day, we spent every afternoon at Ted's. I know, we just talked and, had fun. We didn't have computers or cell phones. So it was a good time. So back in the day, I used to play on the street after school. So every day back in the day, after school, I would go home. Then I would have the afternoon snack, and then my mom would let me and my brother go to the street in front of our house to play with our neighbors. It was fun. Today we can't do that anymore. Our kids can do that. Awesome. Another example. Back in the day, we had a house with a view to the mountains. Okay, so maybe that was a long time ago. I'm not emphasizing when, but I'm emphasizing a time in the past, a period in the past that you are a little bit nostalgic, that was happy, that was nice. Okay, someone says, let's call it a day. Let's call it a day and grab a beer. Well, I would say, let's call it a day and grab chocolate milk. I don't drink beer or alcohol anymore. I'm trying to avoid. But chocolate milk, yeah. Anyways, you understand that? Another example. Back in the day, I can't believe I just said chocolate milk. How old am I? But it's serious. If I were at a bar and someone offered me milkshake or margarita, a drink, I would stay with the milkshake. I would pick the milkshake. That's for sure. I'm a milkshake kind girl. Anyways, next example. Back in the day, people treated teachers with respect. So maybe you are in a conversation and you hear something about people not being nice to teachers today, and then you remember your past. You remember your life when people were good to teachers, when people respected teachers. So back in the day, people treated teachers with respect. Not anymore. Well, it depends. Unfortunately, it happens in many schools. Students don't treat their teachers with respect. But hopefully this will change and teachers will be treated with love and respect they deserve. Anyways, last idiom of the night. Make someone's day. What does that mean? If someone or something makes your day. So when I say here someone, you need to change with a pronoun, a possessive adjective like my, your, his, or a name, Joanna's, my friends. Okay, you need to change. You don't say someone. Okay, so if someone or something makes your day, this person or this thing makes you happy. So make someone's day is to make someone feel happy. Okay, so for example, wow, meeting Andrew after 5 years made my day, made me happy. Okay, it was so nice to hear from him after 5 years. So let's imagine the situation. I have a friend, his name is Andrew, and I haven't seen Andrew for 5 years. 5 years, no contact. I haven't seen him. Maybe he was traveling, maybe he moved to China. I don't know, but I hadn't seen him in 5 years. Then I met Andrew today. Meeting Andrew after 5 years made my day, made me happy, made my day. Okay, you need to use a possessive adjective, my, your, his, her, their, or a person and the possessive apostrophe s to indicate possession. Okay, Angela's day, Francisco's day. Okay, you name it. So it made me happy to meet him. It made my day. Another example. When you guys share my lessons, it makes my day when you guys share my lessons with your friends on social media. So come on, make my day. Another example. Seeing my grandchildren this afternoon made my day. So maybe it's a grandmother and she had special visitors, her grandchildren. So having her grandchildren made her day. You know, having her grandchildren over made her day, made her happy. And finally, this is the conversation, Jack and Anna. Oh, whoa, Anna, you look amazing. Yeah, Anna, good job. Then Anna looks at Jack and says, "Aw, thanks for the compliment, Jack. You made my day. You made me happy." Okay? Now, these are very popular expressions, okay? And I'm making fun here. Julio says, listening to Teacher Prix makes my day. That's awesome, my friend. Keep it up. Back in the day, the teachers weren't as cool as you. I know. People are changing. Anyways, my friends, let's call it a day and finish this video. Other than that, I want to know about you. Which is your favorite idiom? Let me know here in the comments. Come back, not in the chat. I know you're in the chat now, but come back in the comments and let me know your favorite idiom from this lesson. Other than that, my friends, I hope you have a lovely day or a lovely night, and I will see you tomorrow for another English lesson. Bye-bye.